I want to share a situation that I have that ultimately will end up happening to you as well as you do your recruiting. So have a situation right now where I'm presenting two candidates for a position with a practice in South Windsor, Connecticut. One of the candidates, this particular girl, Rushi, is basically not really making herself very available. She's in New York, and the position obviously is in Connecticut, which is where the practice is, and they would want to meet with her there. So I had sent her this email asking her what her availability would be, and you see it down here. She came back and says this: "Sorry for the late reply. It has been hectic because of the holidays coming up, and I'm still here in New York. I thought I would get back to Connecticut sooner, but I am not there yet. I will contact you once I return, and it will be better because I won't be so far away from the location. I really appreciate all your help and time. We'll be in touch soon." So essentially what I am sort of grappling with is how interested this person is in the position. If she was truly interested in the position, you would think that she would make the trip up to New York for the day. And, you know, she said as much when I had spoken to her on the phone. So what I'm struggling with right now is how to respond to her, and that's what this whole tutorial really is about. It's the situation, but really more so how to respond to this candidate in the face of what I sort of see as a mild lack of interest. I could say, you know, get your butt up to Connecticut, interview for this position, or I could say something like, you know, are you really even interested in this position? And again, we're all familiar with, if you've emailed long enough, you know, you're familiar with the sarcasm or lack thereof that can come through on email. So this is sort of what I decided I was going to send to her, is this email. "Thanks for letting me know. The practice would like to set up a definitive time to have you in for an interview. Is this something you could accommodate, or will you be available only on the basis of when you'll be back in Connecticut?" So I'm trying to strike the right tone because I don't want to be a jerk. And I also don't want to just say, okay, well, let me know whenever. I'm trying to, you know, by wordsmithing this, force her into just giving me a little bit more information to maybe ask if she's really serious about this. And that's really, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to get at. I can't really say, are you even serious about this position, or is this something you'd even really be interested in? I could say that, but I'd be a little bit afraid of the response. So I'm trying to strike more of a diplomatic tone. And I think that this email is a good example of how to do that. And again, you have to remember that you know, your emails can be interpreted in sometimes the worst possible way. So I really try and make sure, especially when I'm broaching a very, you know, difficult subject or something that might be putting someone in a little bit of a difficult box or situation, to make sure that I've reread the email and really to make sure that I'm striking the right tone.